All right, thank you, Tony. Well, few local communities were harder hit by this weekend storm than New Bedford, where there's so much snow, the city is not sure what to do with it all. Eyewitness News reporter Perry Russum joins us live from New Bedford now with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom.
We are just off of Acushnet Ave. You can see how wide the streets have been plowed here in the business district, but in the southern part of town, people are complaining the roads have been plowed too tight. Cleanup in New Bedford will not be a breeze as strong winds beat up the coast with downright dangerously cold temperatures. The National Guard was called to the city at 7 this morning to help.
Snow removal in cities is about just that. It's about removal. You just can't push the snow to the side as you can in less densely populated communities. You've got to cart it away.
Throughout the city, we are finding these walls of snow pushed up against the sidewalk. This one measures about 5.5 feet high.
Plows are actually kind of doing their job a little bit better, but I mean, this is crazy. Sorry, I just didn't want to get hit by the car.
So the roads are pretty tight, huh?
Yeah, it's horrible.
That was in the business district. In the southern part of town, cars were igloos waiting to be dug out by their driver. So you're telling me that this right here, what we have, should be a two-way street, but right now you can just about get one car down.
This is a two-way street, and the tenants all park, because I have a driveway, so I can get to park in the yard. But all the tenants from these houses park on this side of the street. So as you can see, they moved all their cars because they didn't go around anything. But yet the city still doesn't do anything.
From roads packed with snow to harbors packed with ice, we are right down the street from the New Bedford Harbor. We asked the mayor earlier today what the likelihood is that we start pushing some of the snow into the harbor. We'll have that answer coming up for you at 6. Live in New Bedford, the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom. Perry Russum, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Tony. Our severe weather team coverage continues now. New Bedford was one of the southern New England communities that was hardest hit during this weekend storm.
It got another 21 inches and this morning called in the National Guard to help get rid of it. New at 6, what the city's doing to get fishermen out to sea now that the harbor has frozen over.
Eyewitness News reporter Perry Russum is there now live with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom.
Yeah, we are here on the harbor where it's a little bit warmer, just a little bit warmer than where you are right now. We've been using our anemometer all day to measure wind, but right now we are getting about 20 degrees. We've been hovering around there all day with a wind chill in the low teens. The New Bedford Harbor is close to fully freezing over. In the wake of this weekend storm, temperatures dipped into the single digits. For fisherman Gary Sylvia, another storm means more work.
Just clearing the boats, you know, it's a good half day's work, you know, just getting all that snow out of the way.
On land, one of the city's concerns is finding somewhere to put the snow. Take a look at all of these mountains of snow. They're in the Whale's Tooth parking lot on Acushnet Ave. They've been hauling snow here all night since yesterday's storm. Have you been entertaining the idea of dumping into the harbor?
So we haven't reached that point yet. We treat our water quality here in New Bedford very seriously. Our harbor is undergoing a massive EPA cleanup.
We met Elaine Willie just as her husband was getting on his boat to head south to fish for fluke.
I don't like him going out in the winter at all. It's dangerous. It's all full of ice. It's very dangerous, but they got to make money.
Tonight we have seen some of the fishing boats make their way from sea into the harbor, and the mayor tells us tomorrow a U.S. Coast Guard icebreaker will be in the harbor so some of these boats can head back out to sea. In New Bedford, the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom, Perry Russum, Eyewitness News.